From the JAG TV studios at the University of South Alabama, broadcasting in HD, your on-campus news starts now.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Vanguard On Air. I'm Bree Burrell.
And I'm Jackie Raj.
On this episode, a hotel that has been making Harry Potter fans go nuts.
And more information on an apartment complex near South for those of you looking to live off campus. This is the Vanguard On Air. Halloween was last week and our candy stash is getting smaller and smaller. One thing that keeps growing is the need to help others. Courtney McDonald shows us how fraternity Tau Kappa Epsilon helped others this Halloween.
The University of South Alabama's fraternity Tau Kappa Epsilon is heavily involved in philanthropic events. On Saturday, October 25th, the Brothers of Tau Kappa Epsilon and Goodwill Easter Seals collaborate to host another year of trick-or-treat philanthropy.
We basically take the kids from the Goodwill Easter Seal kids trick-or-treating because otherwise they might not have an opportunity to trick-or-treat.
The trick-or-treat combines with Goodwill Easter Seals and sororities and student organizations from campus. We trick-or-treat off the Lexington subdivision off Cody Road.
Trick-or-treat has been held here in Lexington subdivision off Cody Road for the past 2 years. This is where the community offers up the day to give candy to help trick-or-treat with those children that may not be able to do so on Halloween. And as you can see, I'm pretty much just a big kid myself and decided to be a tacky tourist. Neighbors of the Lexington subdivision participate in this event by handing out candy to the Goodwill Easter Seal trick-or-treaters. Happy Halloween. After the trick-or-treating is over, the brothers sit down to have lunch with the children, which is catered by Fusaklis. The Brothers of TKE, along with the community of Lexington subdivision, look forward to hosting this event next year again. I'm Courtney McDonald, and this is the Vanguard On Air.
Tau Kappa Epsilon, along with Goodwill Easter Seals, plans to host the trick-or-treat event again during Halloween next year.
Along with helping others, South Alabama strived all October long to help others by helping our environment. Reporter John Felshaw gets in the game at the Sustainability Council's kickball tournament.
According to the EPA, enough plastic is thrown away each year to circle the earth 4 times. The Sustainability Council at the University of South Alabama held a kickball tournament today to raise funds for a new multi-stream bin that will be placed in residence halls throughout the University of South Alabama.
Multi-stream bins, so instead of the single bin that you see on campus, the blue JAG Smart bins that are located in all classroom and administration bins, this bin's going to be one huge bin that contains 3 separate slots.
The Sustainability Council at the University of South Alabama is receiving help from the Student Government Association in the reduction of plastic waste produced by the student body by helping fund 65% of the new project.
We needed $800+ to get the first 3 streamed recycle bin on campus for the residence halls.
The council hopes to put more bins on campus.
I think it's something that needs to be done. Don't need a bunch of waste and stuff. So
This grant that we're applying for the next spring will be around $18,000 that will allow us to put at least 1 multi-stream bin in each residence hall on campus.
The council would like to thank all the organizations for participating and will soon reach their goal of $800. Reporting live in Mobile, John Hunter, Vanguard On Air.
The SGA is also helping fund an eco-friendly community garden by donating $4,000 to the organization. For more information, pick up a Vanguard located in bins across campus.
Safety is always a concern for college students. Reporter Callie Diamond spoke to some students about whether they feel safe or not on campus.
Safety is important on any school campus, and the University of South Alabama's campus police force is here to instill that. Zeke All, the chief of campus police here at the University of South Alabama, believes that student safety is top priority.
Well, campus safety is paramount. You have to provide a safe and secure campus, and we do the very best that we can. And I attribute that to the faculty, staff, and our students who are willing to come forward and, if you see something, say something.
Some students feel that security measures could be improved.
I do feel like there could be improvements, such as maybe more lights on campus for at night. I know that I've been running and it gets dark outside, and I just need to go home because it's very dark and it feels unsafe to me. And also, I know other schools, some have the little buttons that you can press and it has a little blue light that goes off and automatically calls the campus police to come saying you need help.
Safety is crucial here for students at the University of South Alabama. Students who feel threatened or in danger are asked to simply call campus police or text the new campus alert system to get help immediately. Sydney Alador, a student here at the University of South Alabama, thinks that security and alert systems for all students are effective.
I do feel like campus safety here is effective. The police act really fast, and with the recent stabbing here at the Grove, they were quick to alert students with an email, and so I feel like if I ever needed help, then they would react immediately.
Police always encourage students to be aware of their surroundings, and if something doesn't seem right, to text the campus alert system at 251-219-0219. I'm Callie Diamond for the Vanguard On Air.
For more on-campus safety reports, pick up a Vanguard located across campus.
Each year, South Alabama's organizations hold events for students to participate in. Reporter Kenzie Miller reports on the preparations for the oldest running activity on South's campus.
Barometers hit the low, according to all sources. The street's the place to go.
Chi Omega's Songfest is the longest running activity on South Alabama's campus. Each year, all of the sororities and fraternities on campus, as well as other organizations such as AED, participate in the event. The money raised goes to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Kids that really made an impact on our chapter was a little boy named Zane, and some of the money that we raised was able to go towards his wish to go to Disneyland.
A lot of preparation goes into Songfest. The groups participating cut their own music, choreograph a dance, and provide their own costumes and props.
We practice every night for about 2 to 3 hours. We put a lot of work into it.
The long practices are worth it when it comes to helping make children's last wishes come true. Chi Omega has raised anywhere from $21,000 to $35,000 in the past for Make-A-Wish Foundation.
The average price for a wish is around $7,000, and a wish is granted about every 41 minutes. So we've been so thankful to all the participants and all of the people that have donated money to this great organization, and we were able to grant at least 3 wishes last year.
They say that practice makes perfect, and we will see if that holds true at Songfest. This is Kenzie Miller reporting with Vanguard On Air.
The event will be held November 8th at the Mitchell Center. It is free and open to the public.
After the break, an opportunity that loyal Potterheads don't want to miss out on.
And a follow-up on what's happening in the currently under construction chemistry building, coming up after the break.
More on our university's latest discovery. Ants are more than just a common pest. They also have led to a scientific discovery on campus. Sandra Kwapinski finds firsthand to show us more.
Despite the ongoing construction here at the chemistry building, research on the inside never ends.
My name is Jim Davis, and I'm a professor of chemistry here at South. We work with a class of chemicals called ionic liquids. They've been in use industrially for about 20 years. Nobody had ever before discovered any evidence of them occurring in nature, and that's what we did. We found them actually out there in nature.
These species of local ants were the key to Davis's discovery. It took over 4 pounds of ants to produce this little amount of liquid.
2 varieties of ants that we have here locally, fire ants and tawny crazy ants, how they engage in combat with each other. And it turns out that fire ants spray their venom onto tawny crazy ants. Tawny crazy ants then bathe in their own venom, and it has the effect of neutralizing the fire ant venom. It turns out that that mixture of chemicals forms an ionic liquid.
Even sophomore student Cody Cassidy plays a helping hand in this new discovery.
And I ran nanobars and done all the general tests, so I had a pretty big part.
Hopefully, this discovery will bring attention to what's going on inside the building instead of what's going on outside. I'm Sandra Kropinski, signing off with Vanguard On Air.
For more information, visit www.southalabama.edu.
Students looking to live off campus in the near future may have more to consider when browsing apartments than just a nice room and low cost. Megan Rashasher shares why.
Pine Bend Apartments is often struggling with the same issue, a broken security gate. This gate surrounds the entire apartment complex, and the gate at Downtown Our Boulevard has been broken for several weeks, letting anyone enter the apartment complex. This gate is also the resident-only entrance. However, even the working gate on Montlamar Drive is causing a problem. Residents are being followed through the gate by non-residents.
Every resident at Pine Bend has a car with one of these barcodes on it, and that is what is supposed to open the gate system. However, many people have the issue of having people follow them through the gate, so the barcode is scanned on their car, and then someone behind them without a barcode follows them in.
There is a guest entrance on Montlamar Drive that allows guests to call residents to open the gate. However, many choose to just wait for a resident to open the gate for them and then follow them through. Residents are not happy with the lack of security this causes.
I think it definitely would have made a difference when I was when me and my roommates were looking for a place. If we knew all the difficulties and problems we'd be having at Pine Bend, I think we might have chosen a different place, probably, yes.
Just about every time I'm coming in the gate and going through with my barcode that opens the gate, most of the time there's at least 1 or 2 people following me in.
The apartment complex assures us the gate will be fixed as soon as possible, and residents hope that this is true. This is Megan Riesacker, Vanguard On Air.
Campus police wish that those looking to live off campus also take into consideration possible safety hazards as well.
The Laidlaw Performing Arts Center is getting a little funky this week. Drew Selsey has more on the story.
The University of South Alabama's Campus Jazz Band will hold its concert on Thursday night at the John W. Laidlaw Performing Arts Center, but this isn't your grandparents' jazz band. The Campus Jazz Band allows students to gain or develop experience in big band settings for the purpose of becoming a future teacher or recreational jazz musician. It provides students with a chance to prepare for future auditions, as well as an opportunity for those who may have a scheduling conflict with the separate university jazz band. According to the USA website, the Campus Jazz Band is a non-audition group, meeting on Tuesday and Thursday nights, and is open to all USA students. Performance experience on brass instruments, bass, and guitar, and drums is preferred.
My name is Andrew Cox. I'm a senior here at South Alabama, and I play drum set in the Campus Jazz Band. And we are going to be playing tunes such as Birdland, 25 or 6 to 4, and Soul Man. The jazz band really lets you express your personal styles as far as jazz music goes. Like whenever you have a solo or something in rehearsal, you can try different things out. Like being a drummer, I could try different licks out or different fills, different grooves. And the band director, he'll tell you whether it works or not. And if it works, we put it in the concert.
The Campus Jazz Band has a setup that's conducive to anybody that wants to build the experience in jazz. So therefore, we accept students who play violin, French horn, and thus. So they gain that experience. And it takes a little bit of maneuvering of the actual charts, but we work around that.
Concert will be held at 7:30 on Thursday night and is free for all South Alabama students. This is Drew Selsey with the Vanguard On Air.
Music appreciation students and those needing a concert report are sure to find a great concert to write about coming up in Laidlaw.
A London hotel has cast a spell on fans with Harry Potter-themed rooms. Demand is so high, the hotel website keeps crashing. The Gregorian House is offering a chance to channel your inner Hogwarts. A limited number of rooms called Wizard's Chambers are decked out with potion bottles, cauldrons, and other items from the popular book and film series. A one-night stay for two will cost you more than $300, and that price goes up if you want some of the extras, like a tour of the Harry Potter movie sites. The hotel is booking rooms starting December 2015.
A college student not too far from South experienced what most of us would consider a miracle at a recent basketball game. A Bryan College student in Dayton, Tennessee won $10,000 after sinking 4 shots in a row at a basketball game. The student, Gustavo Angel Tamayo, made a layup, a free throw, a three-pointer, and a half-court shot, all on his first try in under 30 seconds. Tamayo is at the college on a soccer scholarship and says he doesn't even take the throws in for his team. Tamayo already has his tuition paid for his senior year, and he's reportedly feeling generous. The Times Free Press reports that Tamayo said, "Everyone wants a piece of the pie, so I guess I'm just going to hand out $1 bills." That was really cool. That was wonderful.
That's awesome.
Just ran back, shot it. Nice. VG Sports right after this break.
We're back with more of the Vanguard On Air. Alyssa Newton is out reporting Jags football, so we send it off to Jameson Crabtree with your VG Sports.
Hey there, Jaguars. My name is Jameson Crabtree, and this is your Vanguard Sports Report. I'll be filling in for Alyssa Newton today. This past weekend, South Alabama held the 2014 Sun Belt Cross Country Championships at Battleship Park. The Jaguar men took the 2014 Sun Belt Conference title with a first-place finish from Christophe Groff and a second-place finish from Michael Pinaire. Groff earned Most Outstanding Sun Belt Runner and First-Team All-American with his first-place finish. Pinaire also earned First-Team Honors with Freshman of the Year. Men's cross-country coach David Barnett earned Sun Belt Coach of the Year. South Alabama women's cross-country team placed 7th place out of the 11 participating conference teams. The highest placing Jag was Nicole Durham, who placed 19th. South Alabama's football's road win streak came to an end on Saturday as the Jags fell to last year's conference winner, the University of Louisiana Lafayette, 19-9. South Alabama jumped to a 9-3 lead midway through the second quarter, scoring on a 20-yard field goal from Aleem Sunanen and a 12-yard pass from Brandon Bridge to Jeremy Jones. Lafayette's Hunter Stover then kicked 3 straight field goals, a 26-yarder with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first half, then 22 and 32-yarders in the third and fourth quarters respectively, to put the Cajuns on top 12-9. After the fumble on what appeared to be the go-ahead drive by the Jaguars, McGuire scored from 8 yards out to seal the game for ULL. Shavarius Smith had 116 yards on 8 receptions for the Jags, who were unable to get much going in the running game, finishing with just 66 yards on 35 carries after racking up nearly 300 yards on the ground last week against Troy. The loss dropped South Alabama to 5th in the Sun Belt standing. The now 5-3 Jags will face Arkansas State this Saturday, November 8th at 2 p.m. Be sure to follow USA VG Sports on Twitter for play-by-play and updates. South Alabama men's basketball starts this week with an exhibition against the University of Mobile on Thursday at 7 p.m. at the Mitchell Center. The men will begin regular season play against Carroll on November 14th. South Alabama women's basketball will hold their exhibition game against William Carey on November 10th and begin regular season play the 17th against Southern Miss. South Alabama men were voted 9th in the Sun Belt for the preseason poll, while the women were voted 7th. South Alabama women's soccer team will hold the 2014 Sun Belt Conference Championship starting this Wednesday on campus. 2 weeks ago, with a 4-1 win over Arkansas State, the Jags sealed their #1 seed and regular season title. But they will have to fight for the overall title in the Sun Belt tournament starting this Wednesday against number 8 seed, the University of Arkansas Little Rock at 7 p.m. The conference championships will carry on throughout the weekend. South Alabama took it home last year and hopefully will repeat again this year. For all these stories and more, visit thevanguardonline.com or follow USA VG Sports on Twitter. This has been Jamison Crabtree for the Vanguard Sports Report. Now back to you, Bree and Jackie. Go Jags!
That's all for the Vanguard On Air. Visit Laidlaw this Monday and Tuesday for the USA Percussion Ensemble concerts. I'm Jackie Roch.
And I'm Bree Burrell. Stay here right after the break for your Atmos Center weather. Pick up a Vanguard and tune in next week for the Vanguard On Air.